subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be a Patriot. Support us, take your Patriot t-shirt, link in description. If you'd like to see more Patriot news, please support us by donating. Link in description.
Vid principal tells kids you and Trump can go to hell, gets what's coming. A graphic video has surfaced of an ill-tempered liberal assistant school principal who yelled, "You and Trump can go to hell," at a couple of students. Shockingly, that was just the tip of the iceberg of what this foul-mouthed lefty screamed at the kids. Now, the video has gone viral, and this Trump-hating moron has gotten what he truly deserves. According to WND, the incident took place on Friday, April 21, 2017, in Chester County, Pennsylvania, where Assistant Principal Zach Ruff angrily confronted a couple of students who were holding pro-life signs in front of Downingtown STEM Academy. The students remained respectful as Ruff launched the most hideous verbal assault on them in front of other students and parents in retaliation for the kids trying to deliver a Christian and pro-life message. The sickening language Ruff used on the kids is probably why the school removed his liberal butt from his position shortly after the incident took place, as he got exactly what he had coming. According to the school's website, administrators higher up the food chain than Ruff didn't exactly support his complete loss of self-control and assault on the civil rights of the students whom he verbally abused, as the following statement was issued by the school. On Wednesday evening we became aware of a confrontation that took place on a sidewalk outside the STEM Academy at the end of the school day on April 21, 2017, involving one of our staff members and two protesters. The argument was captured on film. We have begun a thorough investigation into this unfortunate situation and have placed the staff member on administrative leave. We do not condone or support the conduct expressed in the video and are deeply disappointed that this incident occurred. His conduct does not represent the values of the school district or the respect we expect our employees to show for the civil rights of others. This has now become a personnel matter and we must follow the policies and procedures that we have in place concerning staff issues. We truly apologize to all for the actions of this employee. Ruff's disgusting display of liberal intolerance is truly a prime example of how the left has taken over the public education system to brainwash and corrupt the minds of America's kids. The sick way in which Ruff tried to berate and demean these kids should be landing him in the unemployment line for the rest of his life. In the video, Ruff is seen approaching the two students who were from an organization called Project Frontlines. The students were speaking out against the Holocaust of abortion on public property and were not in any way disrespectful to Ruff's, other students, or parents. They did point out that approximately 60 million unborn babies have been murdered in America since Roe v. Wade made it legal to abort. The graphic footage first shows Ruff charge up to the students and threaten to call the police to report them for trespassing on school property. As one of the students maintained his composure and talked about unborn children being murdered, Ruff yelled, "They're not children. They're cells. Go home." "Sir, you need to turn to Jesus Christ," the teen responded. That was all it took for Ruff to lose his liberal mind completely. "Listen here, son. I am as gay as the day is long. I don't give a expletive what Jesus tells me about what I should and should not be doing. You are harassing public school students and I will call the police if you don't shut up," Ruff said. I think it's safe to assume that Ruff won't be employed at Downingtown STEM Academy or anywhere nearby in the future. I have to hand it to these brave kids, they didn't even flinch when Ruff, who isn't a small man, tried to intimidate them and even grab their signs. People like Ruff are infuriated by the truth, and it's refreshing to see that he's been removed from the school for what he did. Hopefully, his administrative leave turns into a permanent retirement from education, which is a job he obviously can't handle.